Assalamualaikum. I'd like to welcome everyone to the soyem of my father. I'd like to request my sister, Ayaz Dawood, to say a few words in his memory. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. Mufti Muneeb Rehman, dignitum towards my father has meant so much to all of us. People from all walks of life, all ethnicities, all religions have prayed for them according to their own ways and traditions. One gift my father gave to us in these last days was the opportunity to thank him for the amazing life he provided for us and to thank God for giving him to us. Known for his big mischievous smile, twinkling eyes, and his hearty laughter, Rafique Dawood was a lively, fun-loving, and loyal friend and always the life of a party. Known to his closest friends as Raf and to his thousands of employees as chairman, he was truly, truly loved. And in his last days, some doctors called him chairman, some called him Uncle Rafique, and some, so used to me saying daddy, started to call him daddy, even in the hospital, his very own doctors. Known for being extremely generous, he was famous for immediately gifting whatever designer tie he was wearing or one of his favorite Montblanc pens to anyone who expressed admiration, believing in an abundant God and that more would always come. I would often question him. How would he know that more would come, and how could he give seemingly special, unattainable things away so easily and to anyone? And he would always tell me never get attached to the material in life, and that wait and see, best and more will come. He studied with his cousins at Ashenhall School for Boys in Manchester, England, where they were more than just family, they were soul brothers, experiencing a camaraderie very few people in life have ever experienced. And it was the beginning of also those days a lifelong love of his with the Manchester United team, for which he scheduled his appointments around. My father was the first MBA from Harvard Business School from Pakistan and founded the first Islamic institution in Pakistan, BR Mudarba, which stands for Bismillah Rahman Rahim. He was famous for coming up with solutions to problems no one could solve and always just believed in himself and went for what he wanted with full conviction. He could turn around any company with unfailing confidence and knew that justice would prevail. He also wanted to marry the most beautiful girl, which he did when he married my mother, and was blessed to find in her someone with whom they shared 55 years full of love. One of the last things I teased them both about in the last times was how their match was so cleverly made by God. And my father smiled his famous smile when he heard that so broadly. Daddy moved in 1977 to Toronto, Canada, where for 17 years he made his mark, was on the board of Harvard Business School in Toronto, and worked with the highest echelon in business and political communities, and was famous for his charity work, most prominently arranging a 1991 Pakistan versus the rest of the world cricket match, and a very must-attend dinner that everyone wanted to come to at our home for Imran Khan. When I was a little girl growing up in Toronto, he took me every Sunday to the bookstore. Yes, I was a total nerd, and would let me buy whatever books I wanted without limit as long as I would read them. In my entire life, he never said the word no to me, but on the contrary, encouraged me to follow my dreams, be true to myself, and be happy. Wanting to give back to Pakistan, he moved to Karachi and built Dawood Leasing and all the companies of First Dawood Group with precision and determination, including spending 12 years working on Hydro China Dawood Wind Power, Pakistan's first CPAC project, and a big contributor to electricity in Pakistan. He taught my brother Ayaz and I, both of whom are carrying his business legacy, the blessing and responsibility of being not only job creators, but to have the highest integrity and never to run away from people or problems. Daddy fought his 17-year on-off battle with prostate cancer, but right till the end, his last couple of weeks, he was still in the process of spearheading new projects that were cutting edge, and loved going to work and hearing daily updates from each company head, easily catching mistakes or giving suggestions with his acute brain and razor-sharp instincts, offering biryani competitions for performance. In these last couple of months, we saw Top Gun Maverick in the cinemas and ate steak at CFU Steakhouse. He loved these experiences, but I think it was more that he just couldn't say no to me, I suspect. I think it was love that made him strive in these last days, but God has his own plans, and we are from God, and to God we must return whenever he decides. And my father passed away with a big smile on his face. My father is survived by his immediate and larger family, including his beloved siblings and cousins and their children, but also he's survived by all of you who've known him and share us in our loss today, but also in the celebration of his life. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you very much, Ashraf, for your kind words. Now I'd like to ask Mufti Muneeb or Rehman, who has been our Sharia advisor and a close friend of my father, Rafique Dawood, to say a few kind words. Thank you.
Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Muhtaram Rafique Dawood sahab ke saath mera ताल्लुक 2005 से قائم ہوا اور اب تک جاری ہے، اور یہی تعلق ان کے صاحبزادے جناب ایاز داؤد کے ساتھ قائم ہوا اور جاری ہے۔ میں جناب ایاز داؤد جو ان کے صاحبزادے ہیں اور تارا عذرا جو ان کی صاحبزادی ہیں اور ان دونوں کی والدہ ماجدہ، ان کے ساتھ دلی تعزیت کا اظہار کرتا ہوں، اور دیگر جو ان کے اہل خاندان، اعزاء اور اقارب اور احباب جن کو جناب رفیق داؤد کی جدائی سے صدمہ پہنچا، سب کے ساتھ تعزیت کا اظہار کرتا ہوں۔ اور اللہ تبارک و تعالی نے قرآن مجید میں سابقون الاولون، صحابہ کرام، مہاجرین و انصار رضی اللہ عنہم کا ذکر کرنے کے بعد فرمایا کہ والذین جاؤوا من بعدہم، جو ان کے بعد آئے، یقولون، ان کا طریقہ یہ ہے کہ وہ اللہ تعالیٰ کی بارگاہ میں دعا کرتے ہیں، ربنا اغفر لنا ولإخواننا الذین سبقونا بالایمان، کہ ہمارے پروردگار تو ہمیں بخش دے اور ہمارے ان تمام بھائیوں کو جو ہم سے پہلے ایمان کے ساتھ چلے گئے۔ رب اغفر لی ولوالدی وللمؤمنین یوم یقوم الحساب، کہ اللہ تو مجھے بخش دے، میرے ماں باپ کو بخش دے اور سارے مومنوں کو بخش دے۔ تو آئیے سب مل کر اللہ کی بارگاہ میں دعا کریں۔ الحمدللہ رب العالمین، الصلاۃ والسلام علی سید المرسلین سیدنا و مولانا محمد وعلی آلہ وصحبہ اجمعین۔ دعا کریں یا اللہ رفیق داؤد صاحب کے ایصال ثواب کے لیے جو قرآن مجید کی تلاوت کی گئی، جو کلمات طیبات پڑھے گئے، جو حسنات کا اہتمام کیا گیا، یا اللہ اسے اپنی بارگاہ عالی میں مقبول و معجور فرما۔ یا رب العالمین، ان کا ثواب ہم ہدیۃً تیرے حبیب مکرم صلی اللہ علیہ وآلہ وسلم کے حضور پیش کرتے ہیں۔ ہدیۃً اپنے حبیب کریم کو عطا فرما۔ آپ کے وسیلہ جلیلہ سے جمیع انبیاء و مرسلین علیہم السلام اہل بیت طیبین و طاہرین، امہات المؤمنین، صحابہ کرام، ائمہ دین متین، اولیاء کاملین رضوان اللہ تعالی علیہم اجمعین کی ارواح طیبہ کو اس کا ثواب عطا فرما، اور ان تمام نفوس قدسیہ کے توسط اور وسیلے سے یا اللہ اس کا اجر و ثواب جناب رفیق داؤد مرحوم اور ان کے مرحوم آباء و اجداد، امہات و جدات، اعزہ اور اقارب اور تمام شرکائے محفل کے جن بزرگوں کا انتقال ہو چکا، یا اللہ ان سب کو اس کا اجر و ثواب عطا فرما۔ یا رب العالمین، حاجی محترم رفیق داؤد صاحب نے اپنی زندگی میں جو نیک کام کیے، اپنے فضل و کرم سے انہیں اپنی بارگاہ عالی میں مقبول و ماجور فرما، اور یا اللہ ان سے اور ہم سب سے جو خطائیں، لغزشیں اور گناہ سرزد ہوئے اپنے فضل و کرم سے معاف فرما۔ یا رب العالمین، قبر کی مشکلات سے، عالم برزخ کی مشکلات سے، سوال و جواب اور عاقبت و آخرت کی ہر مشکل سے ان کو اور بعد از وفات ہم سب کو اپنی عافیت، سلامتی اور پناہ عطا فرما۔ یا رب العالمین، ایاز داؤد صاحب، تارا عذرا داؤد اور رفیق داؤد صاحب کی اہلیہ محترمہ، ان سب کو صبر جمیل عطا فرما۔ یا رب العالمین، رفیق داؤد صاحب مرحوم اور ہم سب کو آخرت میں شفاعت سید المرسلین نصیب فرما، اور یا اللہ انہیں جنت الفردوس میں مقام عطا فرما، اور ان کی والدہ ماجدہ کا سایہ صحت کے ساتھ، سلامتی کے ساتھ، خیر و برکت کے ساتھ، عزت و آبرو کے ساتھ ان پر قادر قائم و دائم فرما۔ یا رب العالمین، اپنے والد ماجد کے جو سلسلہ ہے کاروبار کا، ان حضرات کو، دونوں بھائی اور بہن کو کامیابی کے ساتھ، کامرانی کے ساتھ، عزت و سرفرازی کے ساتھ اسے جاری رکھنے کی توفیق عطا فرما، انہیں آپس میں اتحاد و اتفاق عطا فرما، اور دعا کیجیے رب العالمین جتنے ہمارے بھائی اور بہنیں یہاں موجود ہیں، یا اللہ ان سب کو صحت و سلامتی، خیر و برکت، عزت و آبرو، جسم و جان، مال و متاع اور اعمال و ایمان کی سلامتی نصیب فرما۔ یا رب العالمین، سب کے معاش میں، روزگار میں، تمام اہل کاروبار کے کاروبار میں اپنے رزق و رحمت کے خزانوں سے وسعتیں، رحمتیں اور برکتیں عطا فرما۔ یا رب العالمین، ہمارے وطن عزیز پاکستان کو جو مشکل حالات درپیش ہیں، ان مشکلات سے پاکستان کو اور اہل پاکستان کو نجات عطا فرما۔ یا اللہ، سیلاب کی، تباہی کی، بربادی کی جو صورتحال ہے، اس سے پاکستان اور اہل پاکستان کو نجات عطا فرما۔ اللہم ربنا تقبل منا انک انت السمیع العلیم وتب علینا انک انت التواب الرحیم، وصلی اللہ تعالی علی حبیبہ سیدنا و مولانا محمد وعلی آلہ وصحبہ اجمعین برحمتک یا ارحم الراحمین۔
Mufti Sahib, बहुत शुक्रिया for those excellent, kind, heartwarming words.
I am Chief Financial Officer of Hydrochina Dawood Power Private Limited, a CPEC wind power project. It is a joint venture of Hydrochina International Engineering Company Limited, state-owned company of Government of China and Mr. Rafique Dawood. The passing away of Mr. Rafique Dawood was shocking news for the Power China Group. The management of Power China Group expressed their condolences and issued a letter for the family of Mr. Dawood and advised me to read it out and hand it over to the family. Now I am going to read the condolence letter. It is with great sadness that we learn of the passing away of our beloved Mr. Rafique Dawood last night. He was a good friend and partner of us. He devoted himself to the development of China-Pakistan economic cooperation and friendship and played a key role in the development of China-Pakistan economic corridor projects and successful completion of Hydro-China Dawood Power Project. His passing away is a great loss to us. Power China International Engineering Company Limited is deeply saddened by the passing away of Mr. Rafique Dawood. Here we express our deep condolences to his wife, his son, his daughter, his relatives and friends. Rest in peace, Mr. Rafique Dawood, Power China International Engineering Company Limited. Thank you.
you.